listening to Fire and Rain, and I'm Gail Harris playing the best of yesterday and today's R&B on KUR Durango. In 1973, I became the first woman in naval history assigned to an operational Navy unit, it's like combat, as an intelligence officer. You know, my mom would kill me if in this interview I didn't say at some place that when I retired, I was the highest ranking African American woman in the Navy. And now I'm a senior fellow for the Truman National Security Project, and I'm a disc jockey, I'm a writer, I write a blog for the Foreign Policy Association. My father was a remarkable man. He was in the Army in the aftermath of World War II when it was still segregated, so he could have burst my bubble right then and there and told me that it was rare. The Navy only had a handful of African American male captains, let alone female, but he didn't. Instead, my father turned to me and he said, "This is America. You can be whatever you want to be." By the time I finished my training program, they decided to make me the test case. And what they told me, the reason they selected me was intellectually they thought I could handle the demands of being an intelligence professional, but more importantly, maybe equally importantly, that I wouldn't be offended when I showed up in an all-male environment. And showing that I had a little bit of a risque sense of humor, I won't say that I didn't have my problems. People would look at me and refuse to salute me, and I'd smile and salute them first. Say, "Good morning, so-and-so. Isn't this a great day?" And that usually embarrassed them. One time I was walking around the base, and the guy came up to me screaming and yelling, "You don't belong here. You're taking a job from a man." I looked at him, I said, "You know, you're absolutely correct." Well, it's a good thing you couldn't see me. I was playing air guitar and moving around, gingerly, but moving around and having fun, and I hope you are too. Let's keep the mood up. Music for me, even without being a disc jockey, it saved my soul. My job was so intense that when I left, frequently I couldn't go to sleep, because that was the type of job, being an intelligence professional, where if you didn't get it right, somebody might die. The first Gulf War never ended. We went in there several times, and we provided the intelligence support for 415 cruise missile strikes. The last thing I did in terms of some of the highlights of that people might find of interest was my last assignment. I was in charge of developing the intelligence architecture for cyber warfare. And I believe that the role of women worldwide is going to get the visibility it does, and it's going to go through the roof. I'm predicting that within about 10 years, we'll have a female chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and maybe sooner than that, have a female Secretary of Defense. The issue of gender equality is on the agenda, on the radar scope, as we say in the military, and it's not going to get kicked off.